And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Boston Red Sox have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Tanner Houck.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing. Or every season, but last year he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Could be extra bases, and it gets by him.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And the pitch. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Randy Arozarena.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And here is Brandon Lau. And it's 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And he deals. And now it's 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And here it comes. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
And now, Randy Arozarena. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that's in there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Swung on, belted. That's back there. In on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
G-Man Choi next to hit for the Rays. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. G-Man Choi pops one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Batting six.
The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Ramirez.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Next one just misses. And that is ball one. Soft contact in the air. Bogarts makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Back here at Fenway Park, and next for the Red Sox, Enrique Hernandez.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Kicks and deals. Out to short. Throw over to Choi. One up, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a guy that had a big showing last season, Xander Bogaerts.
Took a pretty big step last year. Silver Slugger Award in the American League. And now you're on the radar. Everyone knows it. Your teammates know it. They expect a lot from you because of that success. And so there are going to be times where you're going to have to put the team on your shoulders. And I know he's more than capable of doing that.
Rafael Devers comes up empty with a swing there. Batting here with one away. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2. Next one misses, and that's ball three. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out. number 2.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. That one's in there, 0-1. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
That one misses in the dirt. The 1-2. Out towards left center. Franco on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the second from Fenway Park. Rays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
For Tampa Bay, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And the pitch. And that's a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 13.
Here's Manuel Margot.
Margot.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Mejia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And the righty deals. And fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play. Here's Kiermaier now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Ball 1 there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back in Boston, here is J.D. Martinez. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career.
I'd venture to say you could put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
Next pitch misses inside, and now 2-0. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. For J.D. Martinez, his teammate, when they won it all in 2018, Ian Kinsler called him the mad scientist. So maybe the machine and the mad scientist.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just
Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Choi. Double play. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. Good contact guy, good defender.
The left fielder.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball
add some velocity to it on the next pitch, can't catch up.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. And now the lefty. Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So a man aboard. Joe stepping in for Boston. Bobby Dahlbeck. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And a pitch. Misses inside. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. And a good fastball, strike 1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Next offering is in for a strike. One, 2 now. He swings and fouls one off. Lifted in the air, out to left. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We played 2 full, Rays 3, and the Red Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park?
Lifted in the air, right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Franco at second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. It bangs off the wall. In at second, no play. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now it's going to be Brandon Lau. The pitch. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
And stepping in for the Rays, G-Man Choi. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one ripped. He can't get there, and that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 5-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at second here with 2 away. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. To the right side. Story handles the chance. Over to Dahlbeck. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. McClanahan back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires.
Hey. 1-1.
And now 2-1. That one in for a strike. 2-2. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Junior.
So digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And here it comes. And takes low for ball 1. Bradley waits. There's a strike. Jackie Bradley Jr. There's some swing and miss, but he's got some pop as well.
The best example of a streaky hitter. When he gets hot, team can jump on his back because he will carry him for a while.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Vasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 2-2. Way high. And the pitch. Well struck, right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. The pitch. On the ground. Franco picks it up, fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And he deals. Diaz pulls it down, and there are two down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The pitch. He was late there, strike one.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And the 0-1. Up the middle. Throws to first, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway. Start of the 4th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. The right-hander back to work. That's through there for a strike. Nowadays with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? Next one off the plate inside. 1-2 to count. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot, the right-hander, back to work. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now 1-1. And now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Kiermaier batting now for the second time as he takes inside. Two outs. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Travis Shaw.
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
A wind in the pitch. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Kicks and deals. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here comes a pitch. Story in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch off the plate. 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. Diaz over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now back, the left fielder, Alex.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering upstairs. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. On a line, base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And at first, here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Red Sox leave one. They're down here 5-1. Back here in Boston, here's the shortstop at the plate. Wander Franco.
The shortstop, Wander.
And a pitch.
Franco.
Popped in the air, left field. Verdugo makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. And a 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Puts it away for the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Two outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Randy Arozarena. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Tanner Houck done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Michael Waka will take over here. He's into the game to face his former team.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The pitch.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Foul ball. The 1-1. Up the middle. Story sends it over to first. Third out. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 5-1. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Leading off, Christian Vasquez.
For the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Kiermaier makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jackie.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And here it comes. Bradley stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Whistler up and loosening in the pen. Thompson getting cranked up as well. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. Okay with getting deep in the count, even falling behind. Well, in this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Kicks and fires. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. (3-1) is on the way. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Kike Hernandez. 3 for 10 in the series so far. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt. The tag, and he's out at second. Line drive, caught. Six, and now the hitter Ji-Man Choi.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
The wide to kick the pitch. That clips the corner.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Harold Ramirez.
Waka back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And the pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is that. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Matt Wisler, trying to protect this lead.
Number 37, Matt Wisler.
Back here in Boston, bottom of the sixth. Devers now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. Ripped on the ground to second. Dives, and he can't hang on. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. The pitch. There's the strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And he chases that one. Xander Bogaerts a little frustrated.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
Now
he wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Travis Shaw. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Darwinzon Hernandez. This is his first appearance of the season.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Manuel Margot. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. They say when.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that one almost got him. And now the lefty popped up. And Vasquez able to pull it down. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And a pitch. That one way outside. And it's 1-0.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Wander Franco, the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And a pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Kiermaier, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Kiermaier on the go. Swing and a miss. The tag, and he's out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do, and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kicks and deals. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Over to first. Franco gone on the play. Out number 3.
With the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Story.
Here comes a pitch.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Righty to the plate.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Righty delivers. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Alex Verdugo. The pitch.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
And a ground ball to first. To Franco for 1. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And here it comes. A swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. And the right-hander back to work. Into center. Kiermaier makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Brazier. And this is his season debut. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Devers picks it up, in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Lau at the plate, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
And he deals. On the ground to first, and foul ball. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Going to count 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
1-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there. And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter. But with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Dahlbeck takes it to the bag. That's the 3rd out. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Thompson. And he'll work on holding this lead. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now Jackie Bradley Jr. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Pitch misses inside. Now 2-0. Right-handed reliever on the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And the righty deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bradley gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next offering misses. And 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do it.
Now it's Devers at the plate. And the pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Next pitch is outside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 5-3.
This crowd back alive. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a pitch. Swing and a line drive caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
The new pitcher in the game, Andrew Kittredge. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
2 outs, bases empty. And now the DH, Travis Shaw. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes, again.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-3. Matt Barnes gets the nod out of the bullpen, and he'll do his best to keep this close. Back in Boston, we go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. And a pitch. A little bit low. fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. And here it comes. And there's the strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. 1-2 now. In the dirt, 2-2. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Down the line towards the corner. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 3. Back here at Fenway, bottom 9, and stepping in is the speedy Trevor Story. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Righty delivers. The other way. Margot makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. That's a strike, and that's strike 1. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Right-hander kick steals. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now here is Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 3. And the right-hander back to work. In there at the knees for a strike.
I wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will his club back into this ball game.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Verdugo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. First offering, and it just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tying run is at first. Here the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-0.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there. When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Kicks and deals. And that's through there for a strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jackie Bradley Jr. a chance to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Kittredge back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Enrique Hernandez getting ready to hit. The pitch. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. Base hit. 1 run is in. Close play, but in there.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jeffrey Springs on to pitch out of the pen here. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Jeffrey Springs.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And he deals. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Movement in the bullpen. Peter Fairbanks getting loose out there. Two on, two outs. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Well, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And they hold the winning run at third here as it'll take another two-out hit to win this one.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. There's the strike. The pitch. And strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. In comes the winning run. And the Red Sox get a walk-off win 6-5.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
Six-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.